Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead, and I'm gonna do a Q&A. A couple of weeks ago I asked you guys to ask some questions. I was gonna do this Q&A a lot earlier, so some of you might have even forgot if you even asked me a question because it's been so long. I asked this like a while ago, like 3 weeks ago, but then we got like a bunch of trailers and then the news about the show ending, and now like all week they've been posting new stuff about the shows. So I've been really busy trying to make those videos that I kind of delayed this Q&A. But tonight, I'm recording it at night. You guys are probably gonna see it in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and answer these questions, and then I'm also gonna be doing another Q&A right here. If you go to the community section of my channel, you can ask a question if you like. I made a post there. You can see. Now this one, I really want to do another Q&A just because of all the news we got. You know, with with all the season 10 finale coming up and all the promo stuff, and then also with the news about the show ending. Because I didn't really get any questions about the show ending because I asked this Q&A like so long ago. So yeah, with that being said, if you want to ask any questions about the show ending and what I think about it, or any questions in general, go ahead and leave it in the comments over there. I'm gonna be doing this one like right before the season 10 finale airs, so that's when I'll be posting it, because obviously I would want to answer any season 10 finale questions before season 10 finale happens. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and answer these questions. A lot of great questions. I'm definitely interested. These questions bring up really good discussion possibilities, so if you guys want to answer them, feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions about them in the comments down below. With that being said, let's get into our first question, which comes in from the Walking Dead Universe Review, who says, do you think Michonne's group is the fear group that took over Virginia's because it is 6 years behind and they are going to CRM to get Morgan and they will find Rick, and by the time our Walking Dead characters will be there, also with the Commonwealth destroying the CRM? Alright, so yeah, this is a really good question, because I do think you make a great point about the show being 6 years ahead, or Fear the Walking Dead being 6 years behind and The Walking Dead being 6 years ahead. The group that Michonne saw could be Virginia's group, because Virginia's group is huge, and I definitely think it's possible, and they're going to the CRM to get Morgan. I think it would be really cool if Morgan ends up in the CRM. At least I think it'll fit well with the story also because of Rick and how they started the show, and Rick is there. So I think it'll be pretty awesome if that ends up happening, and they go after Morgan and end up with Rick as well. And then you also make a really good point about the Commonwealth, because they could be involved in this, especially since Maggie is close to the Commonwealth. She could potentially get the Commonwealth to help out, fighting the CRM. So I do think that's possible, and I think it'll be pretty cool. So you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. But great question, and thank you for sending that in, the Walking Dead Universe Review. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. Thank you for sending that in, the Walking Dead Universe Review. Great question. The next one comes in from Kimberly G, who says, I really think Negan is gonna leave the show. Judith is gonna tell him that Rick is alive, and her mom went looking for him. Judith is gonna ask Negan to go find them both and bring them home. Negan loves Judith and would do anything for her. Do you think that is possible? So great question. You guys let me know what you think about that one. But my thing is, I think it's possible. I think it is, especially now with the show ending. I definitely think it's possible, because we don't know how a lot of these characters are gonna be left off, and they are saying there's gonna be more spin-offs and all that kind of stuff. So I think with that being said, I definitely think it's possible for Negan to go after Rick, and especially like you said, if Judith asks, I think it would be pretty cool if he does it. Thank you for sending that in, Kimberly. The next one comes in from Skylar Bowers, who says, I got a question now for the Walking Dead Q&A. So we all know that episode 16 of the Walking Dead will have the Commonwealth, which doesn't make sense to me. If Maggie is going to come with the Commonwealth, then why don't the Commonwealth know about Eugene and the others? Because don't you think Maggie will talk to the Commonwealth about who is who, especially King Ezekiel and Eugene? I want to know if Maggie is possibly at another community that's kind of big. What do you think about that? That is a great point, because like you said, Maggie should tell the Commonwealth about her people. So yeah, that's a really good point. So maybe they do. Maybe the Commonwealth does end up knowing them. I mean, definitely by the trailers, the masked person. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they will know them, but I mean, especially with Stephanie too. She didn't even really know Eugene, so that's a great point. But I wouldn't say Maggie is in another community. That would be like a really big twist. I mean, unless that other big community ends up being the CRM, like that would be pretty awesome though. But other than the CRM, I don't think so. I think it'll probably be the Commonwealth. I mean, the CRM definitely fits your description though, so I'm not ruling that out. But yeah, that is a little bit weird because they should know, or maybe Maggie just didn't tell them. You know, we could just give her the benefit of the doubt. But that's a great point. But I think Maggie's with the Commonwealth. Let me know what you guys think. And then Skylar asked another question saying, I can't think of any Walking Dead questions, but I do want to ask a question. Did you watch the Batman trailer, and do you do other shows in The Walking Dead? I would like to see you do Nosferatu on AMC and The Boys on Amazon. Awesome question. I like questions like these that are a little bit different. Thank you for sending that in, Skylar. So the first part of the question, did I watch the Batman trailer? Yes, I did. I thought it was awesome. I'm very excited for the Batman movie because I think Matt Reeves he's a really good director. You know, I really like what he did with the Planet of the Apes, Cloverfield, Let Me In. I think he's really good, and I'm really excited to see his take on the Batman. And then, do I do other shows in The Walking Dead? I don't review other shows in The Walking Dead, but I want to. You know, I just know the majority of the people who subscribe to the channel are Walking Dead fans, so obviously I will do Walking Dead videos for them. But personally, yes, I watch a bunch of other stuff in The Walking Dead. You know, I just recently finished watching Dark on Netflix, which I am going to be making a video about very soon. I don't know if any of you guys watch Dark. If you do, let me know. But I just watched Dark, and hands down one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's so good, and I'm definitely going to be making a video about that. And yeah, I do want to get into other stuff. I do want to review other stuff. But again, like I said, the majority of the people on the channel are Walking Dead fans. So for that reason, I think Walking Dead stuff will always be like at the forefront. But Nosferatu on AMC and The Boys. So I have seen The Boys. I'm going to wait until the season 2 comes out, like all of season 2, because I know they're doing like a weekly thing, and then I'll probably review it. I've already seen season 1, but there's a bunch of other shows that I want to watch right now. So I think I'm gonna wait for all of The Boys to come out, and then I'll check it out. I'll binge it, and then I'll probably review. And then Nosferatu, yes, is that a good show? Because I heard about it. You know, I saw the commercials, and I'm watching The Walking Dead, but it does look like an interesting show. So I'll definitely check that out and see what's going on with that one. But yeah, I definitely watch a lot of other TV shows, and I definitely want to get into more reviews for those, but also movies, because I do love movies. Thank you for sending it in, Skylar. I do appreciate it. The next one comes in from Zach Dixon, The Walking Dead. It says Q&A, which city in Ohio will the Commonwealth take place in? So I actually don't think they announced the city. I just tried doing a quick Google search, and I can't really find the city. So I don't know for sure, but if someone out there has the answer, please answer it for us. But I'm not sure exactly what city it is. But we do know, like you said, it is in Ohio. And then there's a second question from Zach who says, Q&A, what do you think Morgan's reaction would be if he saw Henry's pike on the head? Do you think Morgan would fight Beta and Alpha? Yes, definitely. I think he would. I mean, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but imagine his reaction to seeing Henry's head on the pike. That would not be good because of what happened with his little brother, Henry's little brother, Benjamin. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it would be a good reaction, and yeah, I definitely think he would end up fighting Beta and Alpha. So thank you for sending those in, Zach. If anybody knows the exact city that the Commonwealth is in, please let us know. We do appreciate that one. Next one comes in from Betty Smith, who says, how many seasons do you think Fear the Walking Dead will last? And do you think Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead will reunite in the finale? Alright, so how long do I think Fear the Walking Dead will last? So we know The Walking Dead is ending in season 11, but I don't know if they would want to wrap up season The Walking Dead. I would say, or Fear the Walking Dead. I'm thinking like season 7 or 8. I don't think season 6 will be the last one because, I mean, season 6 is already coming out. They're not gonna announce it's the last. I don't think they would announce it's the last one if they're already like airing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I would say season 8. I'm feeling like season 8, especially since The Walking Dead is still gonna be on till 2022. So I would probably say like season 8. And do I think they'll reunite in the finale or unite in the finale? I think this. I don't know. That's a tough one because now we know The Walking Dead is ending. I I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna unite, but I do think some characters from Fear the Walking Dead will go over to The Walking Dead, or vice versa, especially since, you know, the shows or the universe is continuing. I do think we will see something like that eventually in the future. Even if it's like 1 or 2 more crossovers, I think it might happen. But in terms of like uniting like fully, I don't think it's gonna happen because The Walking Dead is ending. You guys let me know what you think about that one. The next one, the second question from Betty says, I've always wondered what Negan's real name is. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, I don't even know if Negan is his first name or last name. I truly don't. I mean, Negan sounds like I don't know. I don't even know if Negan sounds like a first name or a last name. It's such a unique name. But yeah, I don't know if they're ever. I don't know if Negan is even his real name, like you said, like Negan's real name. So I hopefully they give us that answer, or at least like a last name or something. But yeah, that's a good one. Anyways, thank you for sending those in, Betty. The next one comes in from Martin Carrillo, who says, what's up, all things film? I have 2 questions. Q&A 1, what do you think could be Ezekiel season 11 arc, since he isn't alive at this point in the comics? Season 2, do you think that Kelly and Carol will have a strong relationship in season 11, since they had a really good conversation in season 10? Alright, so the first one, what I think Ezekiel's arc is going to be like in season 11, I think he'll survive. I think he's going to be one of those characters who probably make it, because even though we know the show is ending, I don't think that everyone will just end up dying. So, I mean, it's possible, but I think Ezekiel will be one of those people who have a happy ending. I mean, hopefully, though. I mean, I only say that because I kind of want that to happen, right? But you're right, like, he's way past his arc in the comics, so anything could happen, but I feel like they're gonna keep him around, you know, especially with the show already losing so many major characters in the past couple seasons. I think they're gonna keep Ezekiel around, but I think his arc in season 11, hopefully, at least what I hope, is him getting closer with Carol again, because I do miss those two being close. And then your second question about Carol and Kelly having a strong relationship in season 11, since they had a good relationship or a conversation in season 10, and I think they will, and I think it's a good thing if they do, because of, you know, how Carol is sort of isolating herself, and especially with everything that happened with the Whisperers. You know, I want Carol to have, you know, close friends and, you know, people there for her, and she does. But yeah, I do think you're gonna have a strong relationship in season 11. So thank you for sending that in, Martin. I do appreciate it. And then our last question comes in from Darth Zenon 03. They ask, do you think it's possible of that giant group that Michonne saw could be what Virginia's group has become, except now the Fear characters are in charge? Maybe our Fear characters found about CRM, and Morgan knows about Rick and wants to go find them. Yeah, I definitely think that's possible. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. But that's a great theory. 2 people were talking about that theory in the Q&A, which I haven't heard anything about that theory, but just hearing it from you guys, I already like absolutely love it. And I do think it's possible because the show is 6 years behind. You know, with now, like you said, like the Fear characters are in charge, because Virginia does have a gigantic group. So you're right, it could be them, and they could be going after the CRM because they have Althea, who knows about the CRM. So that's a great theory, and I do like that. So thank you for sending that in, Darth Zenon. You guys let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions about that theory. I do like that, and I want to thank everybody for sending in questions. I do appreciate it, and I have a great time answering these, and it's super fun. So again, thank you for sending in the questions. I'm gonna wrap it up there because that was the last question. Again, I'm going to be doing another Q&A right around the finale, so in about 2 weeks. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the post I made in my community section. So I'll be answering those in about 2 weeks. But as far as this video goes, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating, and for more Walking Dead videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching, everybody. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.